Have you ever felt surrounded by plans that seem to want to bring you down? As if the difficulties and attacks only increase, stealing your peace and strength? I know how painful it is to carry this weight, the feeling of fighting alone against invisible enemies who plan the worst for you. But today I want to bring you a word of hope and power straight from Psalm 10. Here you will discover how to cancel these evil plans, make your enemies feel ashamed, and, above all, receive the victory that God has in store for you. If you are tired of suffering and want to see a real transformation in your life, stay with me. Because this prayer is not just words, it is the key to your freedom and victory. Hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Today I want to share something really important from Psalm 10. It's like a cry from the heart, you know? A cry from someone who has already been hurt, ignored, maybe even stepped on, but still chose to talk to God, because they know He's listening. This psalm shows that God is not far away. He sees everything, even the things no one else can see. He hears when we cry quietly, when we pray with a heavy heart. And when God hears us, He rises up with power and brings justice. If you know someone who needs prayer, or if you want to be remembered by God, go ahead and write their name in the comments. And if you're not part of this faith family yet, subscribe to this channel. We're here every day under the protection of the one who never ignores a single cry for help. Now listen carefully. God doesn't want you to keep suffering in silence, or being attacked by secret evil. He is the shield of those who trust Him, and the sword of those who don't back down in fear. Psalm 10 talks about wicked people who think God isn't watching, that they'll never be caught. But God sees everything, knows every heart, and He never abandons the righteous. So right now, with all the faith I have, I pray like this. God, come with your fire. Burn away everything trying to stop me. Destroy every trap set against me. If someone spoke evil against me or tried to confuse my mind or destroy my purpose, let it all fall apart now by your power. You are my protector. You are my God. And I am not alone. And neither are you. God sends angels to protect us. He turns pain into victory, tears into strength, silence into powerful answers. Where there's hidden evil, let God's light come in. Where they tried to make you fall, let it become the ground of your victory. Where you were silently attacked, let God's voice speak for you. Don't accept living in fear, sadness, or feeling stuck. Lift your head. God is with you. No weapon formed against your life will succeed because your protector never sleeps. The psalm also says, "You see everything, Lord. You will repay with your mighty hand." So I declare, let everything the enemy meant to stop you become the start of a new chapter in your life. Let no evil word take root, let no dark plan grow, let sadness disappear, let faith rise, and let God's presence be so strong that even fear runs away. Today I pray for everyone who's tired, who cries alone, who lost their strength. May the Holy Spirit visit you now, bring peace, courage, protection, and lift you up with power. Let the dark night turn into a morning of victory. Let your strength come back. Let your faith grow. And may the name of God be glorified, because He is our eternal King. Amen. God, reign in my life now. You know, sometimes things get too hard for us to fix on our own. And in those moments, I just say, God, come take control. Lead my steps. Fight the battles that are too big for me. Silence those who judge me unfairly. Open the doors that others tried to shut. Reign, because wherever you reign, evil can't stay. Where you are, there is light. Where you are, there is rescue. I truly believe that even if 1,000 problems come against me, I won't fall, because God holds me with His hand. And He's never lost a battle. If the enemy tried to stop me, confuse me, or fill me with fear, he failed. My hope is in God. I don't rely on what I see or feel, but on what I know. God works beyond what makes sense, and His word never fails. What He promised me, no one can stop. Even when everything screams the opposite, I won't listen to fear or believe the lies that try to drag me down. Because if God said He would rescue me, then rescue will come. If He said He does the impossible, then the impossible will happen. If He said His people won't be put to shame, then I won't be left confused. I don't pray by accident. When I speak to God, I know He's listening. Psalm 10 says that He hears the humble and comforts their hearts. And that's what I ask for now. Comfort me, Lord. Not just with calm, but with healing. Give me strength. Lift me back up. Because some battles don't hurt the body, they hurt the soul. It's that quiet pain no one sees, the tears no one knows about, the thoughts I don't even know how to explain. But God sees. God understands even what I can't say. He knows even the parts of me I don't understand. So I ask, Lord, come into the deepest parts of me. Clean out the pain I've hidden, take away every fear, erase the old wounds and replace it all with unshakable faith, fresh courage and a strength that doesn't break. I don't just want freedom from people or problems, I want to be free from myself. Free from my doubts, my fears, my tiredness. Give me a new mind, a whole heart. Make me strong inside. And may everyone who sees me standing know that I'm not strong by myself. God held me up. May those who thought I wouldn't make it see that I did, because God opened the way. May those who hoped I'd fall witness the Lord lifting me, not so I can take revenge but so His name can be glorified. Because when a victory comes from God, everyone knows it. It carries His grace, His justice, and His purpose. And that's the kind of victory I want, one that makes it clear, God did this. I don't want blessings that pull me away from you. I want you with me every step. If a door opens, I want it to be you guiding me through it. If I have to wait, help me understand that your silence is not absence, it's you working. Even when I can't see things changing, I choose to trust. Because God works in the invisible. He's fixing things behind the scenes, moving pieces I can't see. That's why I won't give up. Because at any moment, the miracle can happen. And when it does, I'll know. It wasn't because I was good or strong, it was because God is merciful, faithful, and just. So please keep working, Lord. Touch what I can't touch. Fix what I can't fix. While I'm praying here, I know something's already moving there. While I'm calling on you, heaven is already answering. While I cry out in faith, something is being released over me, over my home, over my future. Nothing can stop what you've planned. Nothing can block what your hands are sending. Nothing can cancel what you've already declared from heaven. And if there's still any hidden pain inside me, any old memory trying to stay alive, shine your light on it and remove it. Don't let anything stay buried like poison in my heart. If a thought is still twisting the way I see life, purify it. If a belief is making me think I don't deserve to be happy, set me free from that lie. I reject every false story about my worth. I reject every feeling of being less, forgotten, or not enough. Your word says I belong to you, and if I'm yours, I won't carry what doesn't honor you. I won't accept being broken. I won't live emotionally wounded. I won't carry pain that Jesus already paid for on the cross. I refuse to get used to suffering inside. I refuse to let my past define my present. So rebuild me completely, God. Clear out the pain, the shame, the guilt. Build in me something new. A healed heart, a peaceful soul. Someone who can love without fear, trust without holding back, and live without hiding. Let my heart and mind work in harmony with your spirit. Let my thoughts be full of life, clarity, and hope. Let my heart be a home for your peace, the peace that goes beyond all understanding. Rewrite my emotional story, God, and make everything new, in your way. God, if necessary, change everything. Erase old chapters of my story, redirect my path, close the doors that were left open, and help me move forward without carrying the pain of yesterday. Make everything new, even the things I thought were lost. Renew my heart, my ability to feel your presence. Renew my desire to pray deeply. Renew my joy of being with you. Renew my faith, Lord, because some pains make us hard inside. Some wounds make our hearts cold. But I don't want to live like that. I don't want to be a closed-off, numb person. I want to be sensitive to your voice, open to your love, and willing to be shaped by your will. Don't let me live pretending everything is okay while I'm empty inside. Fill every space in me with your spirit. Liven me completely. I don't want temporary healing. I want your full restoration. I want your peace that never leaves. I want your presence that never fades. And if there's still a hidden pain inside me, a cry I've held back, a memory that still hurts, I give it to you now. No fear. No pride. Take everything that doesn't come from you and replace it with the peace of someone who's been completely restored by you. God, I speak to you now with certainty in my heart. I know you're listening. My prayer doesn't get lost in the air. It doesn't get drowned out by the noise of the world. You hear every word. Every sigh matters to you. Every sincere thought, you already know it. But still, you want to hear from me. You want my cry. You want to hear the sound of faith, the sound of a heart opening before your glory. And here I am, completely open before you, unafraid of looking weak, unashamed to admit I need you, fully surrendered because I know I depend on you. There are battles I can't win on my own. There are answers I can't find anywhere else. The pressure builds up. The doubts get loud. Some days even breathing hurts. But on those days what keeps me going is knowing that you hear me. That heaven isn't closed. That your throne isn't far away. That your ear is close and your heart is attentive to my voice. Even when I don't get the answer I expected, I still trust that I've been heard. Because you don't respond according to my urgency, but according to your perfect wisdom. Even when it seems like silence, I believe you're working, preparing the answer, moving hearts, opening doors, aligning everything just right. Even without signs, I keep praying. Even if I don't feel anything, I keep believing. Because prayer isn't just emotion, it's conviction. It's knowing that heaven responds to faith. That you don't listen to the loudest voice but to the most honest heart. Lord, if there's anything in me that's blocking our connection, remove it. If there are attitudes that harden me, change them. If there are spiritual noises trying to muffle my prayers, silence them. I want my prayer to go straight to you, pure, powerful, unstoppable. Let it break through every layer of resistance, every scheme the enemy tried to use to shut me up. Because prayer is my weapon. While I pray, I'm winning. While I pray, chains are breaking. While I pray, I'm moving forward. I know my voice matters to you, not because I'm worthy but because I'm your child. And children are heard. Children have access. We don't need to beg, we just need to speak from the heart. That's what I'm doing now. Speaking as a child, praying as someone in covenant, crying out as someone who knows their Father hears and responds. Even if people don't understand my words, even if they mock my faith, even if they see no sense in what I do, I keep praying. I keep believing. Because I know the invisible is being transformed, the impossible is being touched, the enemy is being silenced, and the supernatural is moving. Lord, if all I have right now are words, then use these words as seeds. Let every sentence become a tree of answers. Let every sigh become a root. Let every tear water this ground. And let the fruit be your answer. Let the harvest be your will done in me. If it takes time, give me patience. If I get weak, give me strength. If fear makes me quiet, push me forward again. Because what I can't do is stop praying. I can't let time's silence steal the voice of my faith. I can't live like someone who gave up. Because you still hear. You still answer. You still move. Every prayer I've ever prayed, even the ones I forgot, are written before you. And in your time they will bloom. God of abundance and provision, I call on your name now with unshakable faith. You're the same God who opens the windows of heaven when the earth seems closed. You're the God who turns lack into plenty, dryness into harvest, desert into springs. That's why I seek you now, because I know no blessing is too hard when your power is moving. I don't come like a beggar, I come like someone who belongs. I don't come in doubt, I come in expectation. My hope isn't in people, systems, or statistics. My hope is in you. Open doors no one can shut. Do what no one can explain. I don't want the ordinary, I want the miraculous. I want what carries your seal, your breath, what can only be explained by one sentence. It was God. Hey, can I talk to you for a minute? There are things we keep deep down in our hearts. Dreams we've never told anyone about. Sometimes we even try to forget them so we don't get hurt. But you know what? God knows every single one of them. Every piece of your heart. And He knows the right time to turn those dreams into reality. But listen, I don't want to live just hoping anymore. I want to see with my own eyes everything God promised. I want to touch the blessings, feel the miracle happen, live what I've prayed for. So I say, let everything that seems stuck begin to move. Let healing come, let joy return, let the answer show up. And if there's anything in the way, I ask, God, clear the path, remove the blocks, break every lie, every doubt, every sadness that made me think I couldn't go on. I won't settle for less when I serve a God who owns everything. I won't live far from the purpose you designed just for me. So I cry out boldly, open the right doors, Lord. Show me the way. Release the resources. Bring healing. Let me grow. Bring full joy. I'm not here testing faith. I'm living by faith. I'm done just waiting. Now I pray with authority, with courage, with the certainty that when faith moves, heaven responds. If someone said it wasn't for me, God, prove that it was. If life pushed me into giving up, lift me up with your wind of change. Because there are promises that haven't come to pass yet, miracles that haven't appeared, words you spoke that still need to unfold. I refuse to leave this world without seeing what you promised me. Even if everything around says no, if you say yes, everything changes. Break every cycle of lack. Close every hole where blessings slipped away. Let all the faithful work I've done start to bear fruit. Let every seed watered with tears bloom with joy. Let everything I did in silence begin to shine. I don't just want to escape the pressure. I want to live in abundance. I don't just want to fix problems. I want to witness miracles. Let there be celebration where there was sorrow. Let there be singing where there was silence. I don't seek you out of interest, Lord. I seek you out of trust. But I know that whoever trusts in you never walks away empty-handed. Because you are the God who honors, who lifts up, who rewards. And I believe this with all my heart. The answer is on the way. Heaven is moving in my favor. The blessings that seemed far are getting close. The time to see what I only believed in is here. Everything that felt stuck is beginning to move. Everything that seemed impossible is starting to align. The atmosphere around me is reacting to your words spoken over me. Because when you open the heavens, nothing stays the same. Your new doesn't repeat the old. Your new doesn't depend on history. Your new isn't tied to diagnoses, to human limits, or earthly calculations. Your new breaks through barriers and comes with power. And it's that new I receive now, with living faith, with fresh hope, with a heart ready to see the supernatural touch every part of my life. And if anyone reading this is thinking about giving up, feeling forgotten, tired from the waiting, hurt by disappointment, let this prayer be like a breath straight from heaven. Let it reignite your faith, bring back your strength, awaken your dreams. There are promises that didn't die, they're just asleep. There are doors that didn't close, they were protected for the right time. What seemed like silence was God building. What felt like a pause was preparation. And now the time has come to rise. Rise to believe again. Rise to try again. Rise to pray louder, with more heart, with deeper faith. And if while reading this your heart burned or your eyes filled with tears, then know this, heaven just visited you. It wasn't just emotion. It was God's touch. It wasn't coincidence. It was a divine appointment. God heard you. Hey, listen to something important. God never rejects a heart that is broken or hurting. If you found this video, it's not by accident. He brought you here. You know why? Because He wants to heal parts of your life that were forgotten. He wants to fulfill promises you almost stopped believing in. He wants to show you once again that He still hears, still heals, still sets free, and still transforms lives. So please don't keep this to yourself. Share this prayer. Someone close to you needs to hear this voice, feel God's touch, receive this renewal. Be a channel. Be a bridge. Let this prayer reach homes, hospitals, places of pain and silence. Let it bring faith to where hope was gone. Let God's presence arrive powerfully where no one else could. This channel isn't just a place for videos. It's an altar of prayer. A space where heaven meets earth every day. If God touched you today, stay with us. Because what He started, He will finish. His work never stops halfway. Every prayer made here rises straight to heaven. And God answers. I pray that the blessing of the Lord continues over your life. May everything that was poured out in this moment multiply. May the peace of God invade your home, your mind, and your path. Nothing done in faith is ever lost. It always returns as a miracle. Everything blooms at the right time. Every word spoken here was said with faith and truth. Maybe you don't see the answer yet, but it's already being prepared. Because God is faithful, and He is listening. So I thank you in advance, Lord, for the doors that are already opening, for the strength that is coming back, for the chains that are already breaking. Something has shifted, and your soul can feel it. This prayer doesn't end here. Let it stay alive inside whoever heard it. Let it keep faith burning every time doubt tries to return. Let everyone who prayed with me today feel renewed from the inside out. Let them know, heaven heard, and God answered. And you know what? Maybe sometime from now you'll remember this moment and say, that was when everything began to change. That's when God really touched me. May His presence never leave. May His word keep reaching others. If this prayer spoke to you, share it with someone. Someone who might be tired, silent, out of strength. This prayer could be the start of a new season in their life. It could be the answer they've been waiting for. And you, who stayed with me until now, subscribe to the channel. This isn't just a channel. It's a place of faith, of hope, of direction. Every day there are new prayers, new words, new promises. There's comfort for those who cry, strength for those who fight, and answers for those who wait. If this prayer touched you, go beyond listening. Be part of this. Be God's instrument. He didn't reach you just to comfort you. He reached you to use you. Be someone who carries faith, who brings peace, who speaks truth. Share it, subscribe, and stay with us, because this prayer doesn't end here. It keeps living in those who believe, who pray, who trust. And what God started in this video is just the beginning. Get ready. The best is yet to come.